Hello there, darling. You finally awoken, right? Honestly, I'm a little bit shocked and surprised. You really do make me laugh, honestly. I am genuinely surprised that you're just awakening. I'm trying to struggle at that. Don't worry. You're already chained up for me. Just where I want you to be. Little boy. So, why do you think this is? You don't remember me, huh? Really, you could forget someone that you knew for so many years. I am so incredibly shocked. Just so you don't move in case the other drugs that I put into your system wear off. I think it may be called for you to be handcuffed, don't you think? Not moving is a better sign for me. I'd like you to stay at peace so I don't have to listen to you anymore. I mean, the reason you're here isn't to get out of this or to survive. You're here because I want you dead. And because of that lustfulness of me for vengeance and wanting to carve up your fucking body, well, suppose that's something a little bit different. But I'm kind in my own words. Are you thirsty? No? Oh, okay. Have you changed your mind? It's there. One thing I'm good at is knives. Most people go for a gun option. It takes up less time and it's just an easier cleanup. Honestly, I prefer people to feel a bit more pain in what I want to cause. You see, that's the kind of moral and mindset that you had when you did what you did. And honestly, I don't really give a fuck how much you bleed or how much you give me a stupid reasoning to why you should live. Honestly, in my eyes, you're worthless. You're worth nothing and you will be nothing. I've never been afraid by blades, but I guarantee that your biggest fear is being stabbed by one. Am I right? I can already see you tensing up the second you look at this, right? Look at you. Just a little weak, innocent little thing, right? That's what you tell yourself. I don't like the way your chains are sitting. It's kind of annoying me. Sit up. Disobeying my orders, huh? I'll give you another chance to reconsider that option. Trust me, I know it's in your best interest to follow whatever the fuck I've got to say. Next time you disobey, I'll slit your fucking throat. Do you understand me? Good. Sit down and shut the fuck up. Now, if you ever interrupt me again when I'm talking to you, I'll do a lot more than that. You know why you're here. You'll figure out eventually if you don't. Better. Sharpening things is a lot better for me. It allows me to know how deep I can cut into you. But honestly, I'm not really here for that. Most likely at the end of this, I'm just gonna shoot you in the head and let you bleed out. I'm not here for the fun of killing you, actually. I know it's a surprise. Most of my victims, I do go for the fun of that. You get the kinkier section of my victims that are into this yandere concept. I never got that. I don't understand it, honestly. It's creepy. People be like that, though. You're all fucked up in your own ways. As much as you want to deny it, you physically can. Honestly, that's probably the biggest downfall about humans. You're so fucking attracted to the shit in life. But I don't blame you at the same time. If you weren't attracted to, let's say, horrible things or tragedy or trauma, or if you didn't have it yourself, your life wouldn't be very interesting, would it? I mean, who wants to hear everything that you done on a day's basis? We don't want to know that stupid shitty story about how your life is so fucking perfect all the time, right? Honestly, I really do love the sound of knives. They're everything for me. They feel good. They cut good. And they allow your sorrows to bleed out. Because the blood that you bleed is genuinely just the blood that you owe, right? Actually, you're probably the only victim that I've ever had where I have had a reasoning to wanting to kill them. So congratulations. But this comes with a little bit of some consequences. It makes it a bit easier for them to track me down. Yeah, honestly, it was going to come eventually. Getting arrested, I don't really give a fuck. Now what is it that you done exactly? Why should I tell you that? I know you're going to try and use some stupid excuse like I don't know what you did. Like, oh, you're just saying that. You're just doing this for some sick mind game. Well, you're completely fucking wrong. No. I want you to bleed until you scream out what you did. I know for a fact that you fucking remember who I am. So, until then, I'm just gonna play with you a little bit. Right? Now, who are you? Genuinely, who are you? You've done a lot of shitty things in your life, kinda just to make yourself seem like a better person, right? My question is, who are you? Come on, you can tell me that, right? Really? Wrong answer. I didn't like that one. Shut the fuck up and stop screaming. It's only a pinky. It's not really gonna be that bad, is it? Now, let me get a different knife. Oh, for fuck's sake. You bleed like a pig, not gonna lie. That was my favourite knife. You already ruined it. Bones, am I right? Anyways, I did use the wrong knife. Oopsie. But you lied. I don't accept liars. Actually, I despise them. How do you feel about apples? Honestly, I find them to be one of my most favorited. Would you like a bit? This is probably one of my favorites, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you know what makes it better? Your blood. My fucking god. You didn't know? There was no way you were getting out of here alive. Because even when I kill you, I can dispose of the body no problem. I'm a cannibal. I've been consuming human flesh for the last 12 years. Honestly, it's not even that difficult. You just gotta know how to cook it correctly and which parts you can and can't eat. And, well, honestly, my body was just kind of immune to it at this point. Are you gonna cooperate now? Are we gonna have to keep cutting body parts off? I'm starting to think that's probably the route we're gonna go down, right? Okay, maybe I'll get into it, right? See, the thing is when someone gets in my fucking way, I seem to flip. Just like there's just like this overbearing fucking switch in my head that constantly keeps going back and forth from what I can and what I can't do. See, the thing is I've only ever felt truly weak in my own bones, usually only ever when I'm asleep. I've never felt it in person. And I strive my fucking hardest never to have to feel it. Why? Because it's probably the only emotion I don't like feeling. There's not really much to it, or to it anyways, but I just know when it's there, I want to carve it the fuck out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Good. Maybe then you'll understand what you did. Have you figured it out yet? I asked you a question. Have you figured it out yet? No, okay. And there goes another one. Stay at peace for me. See, that was really, really disappointing. I thought you would have changed your tone a little bit better with me. Well, there goes half your fucking hand, right? Because that's how everything's supposed to fucking go down here, right? You make me fucking crazy, honestly, having to sit here and listen to you. But you know what? Don't worry, because I don't want to ruin any more body parts. I can actually get a lot of money off you, and I plan on doing it. I plan on using every fucking inch of you to my advantage. It's still good to see you scream out in pain now. But really, I'm not here for your pain and misery. You will. I can assure you, you will get that eventually. So, what is it that you did? Where was I in my story, actually? I don't even really remember. Yeah, that's where I was. The best part of every story, right? For a long time, I was alone. My own person. I had witnessed a lot of fucked up shit growing up, honestly. The cannibalistic shit. Well, if you haven't noticed yet, I actually didn't come from here. I was found in an island a few years ago. Kinda actually cannibalistic sides of me was the only thing that was allowed. Luckily for me, I went into a certain form of rehabilitation to fix that mindset of me, right? It was actually pretty fun. It's honestly amazing. But for all that time, I met someone absolutely even more amazing who taught me that it wasn't a bad thing. That it wasn't a bad thing to have a taste for human flesh. That it was actually good to be different from everyone else, right? Honestly, he's probably more psychotic and fucked up than me. But we got separated. He had to go and do other things, and I was left alone again. That was fine. I found him again, eventually, in time. And you know what? We had really hoped to change. No. You're getting me wrong. Not us. We didn't need to change, but the shitty people around us had to change, right? By that, I mean... I was willing to rip apart anyone that got in the way of that. Even if it meant I had to rip their fucking flesh apart and eat it. Over and over again. But I keep you alive for it. Honestly, we had done so many fucked up things together. There was this time, actually. Do you know what? Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. You'll probably end up puking as soon as you're normal, apparently. No. You can't act all innocent now on me. I know what you did. I know who you are. You're kind of like me as well, right? Bit of a torturer, sadistic fuck, aren't you? Come on. I know what you did. Are you gonna tell me about it or not? Because you're wasting my time. And I really can't be bothered listening to you whine over and over again. It was a fucking hand. Chill out. My brain's already getting melted by listening to you. See, the thing is I can't lie to you. I wasn't told the whole story. I actually only have pieces of it. What happened that night. Because I was hoping that you'd be able to tell me. It's kind of a disappointment that you couldn't. Well, apparently... You betrayed him. You betrayed the only person. Bingo. So he spoke about me, huh? No. I'm not a psychotic bitch. Actually, I'm far from it. Certain things happened that night. Yeah, you and him are some of my friends, long-time friends. What happened, all that I know, is that he disappeared that night. I tried to hunt him down for years, and how did I find him? Yep, launched deep into the drug business. That was honestly a surprise. I was surprised by that. It was just too basic for someone of his sort, but it's the only way he really got his kills. Stupid junkies that didn't know what else to do. Yeah. Honestly, that bored me, because the meat would never have been as good as it should have been. You sold drugs to the wrong type of people. Well, I heard it didn't go down too well. You betrayed him, you sold him out, because you were actually on the other side. And then you decided... You decided to gut him and hang him from a lamppost outside his family's fucking house, right? You actually got the wrong house, by the way, just to let you know. That was a bit of a disappointment, honestly. Honestly, the kill overall would have been beautiful if it hadn't been someone I had admired and stalked for a long time. I probably would have admired your kill. Fuck. I mean, I don't know too much information. I was only told a little bit. And that's perfectly fine. There isn't much to say about it, honestly. I don't really have anything to say to you. I just kinda wanted you to suffer, but you're boring as fuck. So what I'm gonna do is, seeing as I've kind of got my revenge thing out the way, and honestly, I've kind of just dropped it now. Yeah, it's not really worth it, is it? You're boring as fuck. Honestly, I can see why you wanted to die having to be around you. So, I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna leave it up to Kale. My other best friend. He's a lot more worse than me when it comes to killing people. Well, I wouldn't say worse, but he's a bit more exotic is the word to put it. So, and he's way better at harvesting organs than I am. So I am going to leave and allow him to come in here and sort the rest of you out. Oh, and also, just say hello to him for me when you're dead. And yeah, don't worry, we'll make sure that you got the exact same burial as him as well. Actually, I don't think that'll be possible. No, I'm pretty sure I can pull a few strings. I still plan on cannibalizing you, but I would love to hang you outside your family's house. Luckily for me, I actually do have your family's address, and you're... Come on, I don't want to spoil the surprise now, do I? Okay, well, you can have fun, darling. And yeah, it was nice to meet you. Have a good one. And don't scream too much for me, okay? Bye.